Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So my name is Gigi and I'm a makeup artist from Lebanon. So for those who know me, hey, what's up? And for those who don't, hi. I hope you enjoy whatever I hope you enjoy what I'm doing, and it's nice having you here. Anyways, so this is my first ever YouTube video, and I wanted to show you guys my full coverage routine. I just wanted to focus like on the skin, on having like a flawless full coverage face, snatched and everything, and that would last you a long time. So if you want to know my tips and tricks and everything, keep on watching. Okay, so first off, I already moisturized my skin prior to filming. I used the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Maroon Boosting Mist. I used it first, then I used the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir thingy. I used it as a moisturizer. Now, my first step is primer, and for that I'm going to be using the Cover FX Mattifying Primer and Anti-Acne Treatment. This is the travel size, this is not like the full size. So I'm going to take a little bit. You need just like this much, you know, you don't need a lot. And I'm going to go on the places where I want to mattify my skin. I'm mostly like oily on the T-zone and dry on like the perimeters of my face. So you want to massage that into the skin, and in order to achieve like a flawless makeup base, you always have to moisturize and prime your skin, even if you have oily skin, because it will give you like such a flawless base and for your makeup and make it last even longer. And you always want to have like a barrier between your foundation and your skin. Alright, so now in order to achieve like a full coverage face, I like to use a full coverage foundation. I don't like to layer stuff a lot. So I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour full coverage foundation in the shade 48 Sun Beige. I'm gonna be, I think it's broken, but I'm gonna go in with like, oh, it's empty because I've been using it for like a straight up month now. Like this is like 3 pumps of the foundation on the back of my hand, and now I'm gonna go in with like a damp beauty blender to blend it into the skin. If you're using a beauty blender, make sure it is damp and not dry, because it will soak in all the product, and you know, you will be wasting product on. So I like to start off by dotting the foundation. I like to focus it on my 5 o'clock shadow area, and then build my way up, because this is like my problem area and I like the most coverage to be in this area, and then, you know, build my way up. Alright, so now that our foundation is settled in, it has like kind of dried down, so now I'm gonna go in with concealer, and I'm gonna be using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Medium 30, and I like to conceal and highlight at the same time, so I'm gonna be going in with like a shade that is like 2 or 3 shades lighter than my foundation shade. This concealer goes a long way, so you don't need a lot of it. And I like to take it on my lids for it to act as an eyeshadow primer. If you let your concealer like dry down a little bit on your skin before blending it out, it will provide you with more coverage. So I like to do that under the eyes, and I'm gonna blend the rest of the face. Now you always want to make sure that you're going in with a concealer that is like 2 to 3 shades maximum lighter than your foundation shade. Because I see some girls going in with like white concealer and then looking like Casper, and no shade, but you know. Alright, so now that our concealer has been blended out, I'm gonna set my face using the the L'Oreal Mercier translucent powder, loose powder, and I'm gonna go into the powder and start by pressing the powder on my under eyes to set the concealer and prevent it from creasing. And then I'm gonna go on my chin because I get creases over here. So, and now I'm gonna set my nose. If you press the powder in with your damp sponge, it's gonna like the powder is gonna melt into your skin and it's gonna look flawless, honestly. And this powder is really good. And now I'm gonna take some more of the powder and set the rest of my face. Because we want to look snatched. Now that my face is set, I'm gonna take some more powder and I'm gonna bake my under eyes. And my smile lines too. And I'm gonna let the powder bake real good for like 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. Alright, it's been like 5 or 6 minutes and now the powder has like settled into my skin. So I'm gonna take my beauty blender again and press everything back into the skin. Instead of brushing the powder away, so that the skin absorbs the powder and you know, it looks even more flawless. So now that the base is done, I'm gonna take my Benefit Hoola bronzer and a Morphe brush, and I'm gonna lightly contour my face. I like to cut my cheeks in half and make me look skinny. Even though I'm not skinny. I'm nowhere near skinny. Now I'm gonna take back my Hoola bronzer and a Real Techniques angled shadow brush and snatch my nose. Alright, now for blush, I'm going to be using the Morphe 9B blush palette and a Morphe angled blush brush. And I'm going to be going into this first shape this first shade right here. I like to go with like more peachy blushes, peachy or pinkish blushes, and I'm gonna focus. I like to focus the pigment on the apples of my cheek and build my way upwards into my ear, towards my ear, sorry. Now this may seem like a lot of blush, but I'm gonna do something later on in a bit that will, like, you know, make it look more subtle and press it more into the skin. Now, my favorite part of the whole makeup thing, highlighter, and I'm gonna be using the Mary Lou MANIZER highlighter by the BALM, which looks a little something like, can you open? Oh my god. Which looks a little something like this. And I'm gonna be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 highlighting brush, and I'm gonna be picking quite a lot of highlighter and blinding everybody. Now, if you have texture and pores on this area, try not to go too far down with your highlighter, because highlighter, you know, emphasizes all texture and pores. So try to focus your highlighter in this area, like on the upper cheek. But if you want to blind everybody, you better glow, bitch. And I like to go on my forehead and kind of, you know, and focus the pigment on my temples. Ooh, she's glowing. I'm gonna be going in with this, I don't know what this brush is. This is a pencil brush, and I'm gonna be snatching my nose. Alright, now that we're highlighted and lifted, I'm gonna show you a trick that I've been doing for the past couple of weeks and that I've been loving. It makes my skin look so good and so smooth and so airbrushed. So when I'm done with my whole face, before like going in with brows and eyes and everything, now that my base is done, I like to go in with setting spray, and I'm going to be using the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. It's empty, I need a new one. And I like to go in with it. It's empty. And when I'm done spraying my face, I go back in with my beauty blender and I press all the makeup into the skin. Now this trick will change your makeup game. That is why I went in with like a lot of highlighter and blush, because when you bounce everything, it's gonna pick up some of the product and leave you with like a flawless finish. So I bounce everything. Now that I'm done here, I'm gonna go. Alright, so now that I'm done here, I'm gonna go do my brows, eyes and lips off of camera, and I'll be right back to show you the final look. Alright you guys, so this is the final look. I didn't want to go too crazy because I'm going out in a bit, so I created this basic girl next door look, wing liner, nude glossy lip. So I hope you like it, and I hope you enjoyed this video and you got to, you know, learn a thing or two. And before you leave, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment down below, what else, and follow me on all my social media accounts. They're all Glammedbygigi, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and I'm gonna be posting every Tuesday and Friday. So Tuesday and Friday? Yeah, Tuesday and Friday. So turn your post notifications on. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye!